Levels, levels. So yeah, listen, okay, so we're talking about male mind series, about the male and his kingdom. All right, cool. Genesis 1 verse 26, God said man should have dominion over the whole earth, okay? Now when you break dominion down into dominus in Latin, it basically means that man should have lordship over the whole earth. So the whole earth was his, it's lordship. But the thing is this, he ceded that authority onto Satan, hence why we have Satan is the god of this world in 2 Corinthians 4:4. But this is not a gospel teaching, this is about the male mind, all right? The word dominion, domain, okay, means to have territory, to have land, to have an environment where you have control over. There needs to be a ruler. So here's where the problem lies, okay? Now, if a man has a domain, a territory that he has to be lord over, there has to be something that he has to protect. What he's protecting, one, was the glory, is a female. Two, is the wealth or the booty. And three, is the whole entire kingdom. So this is why lions are very territorial over their females. They are kings of the jungle, which means they have a territory. The territory is their female, their pride, and then it's their land. And so a lion will pee all around a particular area and say, this is my land. No other lion come across, try to cross it, okay? When you cross it, you're gonna be trouble. The thing, because man was made first, man was meant to look after the female. But here's the second thing. When man fell, God then punished the female and said, listen, you will now pine after your husband, and also you will seed, and you would want to make your man the head. Meaning you now submit underneath his rule. Because the word authority, which is what it was, authority means to, you legally give him the right to have power over you. You legally give your man the right to have power over you. And that's the way it's going to be. Because the reason why I'm saying that is because Genesis 3:16, the punishment they gave to a female also was that she would bear children and have pain. So that's not rescinded. Women are still having pain, right? So that's not rescinding. That ain't going nowhere. So that means that the woman will still have to make the man the ruler of a relationship. You understand? Ladies, let me just let you just know, men are very sensitive and very emotional, okay? Now, there's a place called the ego, the pride, the ego, the ego, the ego. The pride is the physical manifestation of the ego, okay? What goes into the ego will come out as pride. Marco Breca. Oh, my gosh, I didn't mean to speak tongues there, but sometimes it gets me. All right, cool. So, I want you to understand this. The ego is very fragile, okay? And because it's very fragile, the pride will compensate for when the ego is hurt. Okay, so support the kingdom. This basically means females, you need to support the dreams, the visions of your men. Okay, I gave an analogy. Analogy is this: a guy is driving a car. Okay, he's got a steering wheel in his hands. The female is a passenger seat. Okay, in the passenger seat, it's very important because we need you to watch out for everything else. Sometimes a man doesn't see a deer coming across the road. You need to tell him, hey, there's a deer, babe. He can scoot past that. Sometimes you need to tell him, listen, go left, babe, go right, because sometimes you miss a turning. The woman is very important. If you're in a rally car, understand that. Cool. Okay, so in the kingdom, the man has a vision or a dream that he has to accomplish, okay? Understand, with a king, when a king has a vision for his land, all the subjects have to obey. 1. 2, they have to agree. 3, they have to pay homage, okay? Now, what this means is this. Ladies, as the queen in the kingdom, okay, the most important person that he's going to rely on is you, okay? Everyone else's opinion, it matters, but yours is the most important because he treasures and holds you high to esteem regard, okay? So when your man brings to you, say like I develop t-shirts, right? And I say to you, look, this is the t-shirt I'm making, babe, like I think like this can really work, can really do something. And you come to me and say to me, that ain't gonna work, that ain't gonna work. No, that's trash. Sorry, I can smell shat. I can smell something in the air that's not nice. What do you mean? It's gonna create friction immediately, and I'll tell you why. Because the ego inside of the brain of a man, the soul, okay? When it takes in that word, it feels offended, okay? Very quickly. And when it feels offended, pride comes out. When pride comes out, he's going to cuss you. Or you're going to keep quiet and mark it on the wall. He's not, listen, he won't bring his idea to you. Here's the problem. Because a man has a kingdom and because the queen is his possession, what he can do is get rid of you. Yeah? That's what he can do. He can get rid of you. Okay. Now I want you to look at Queen Vashti and Esther. When Vashti was acting up, fam, the people within his kingdom said to him, "She's smelling like crap, man. You need to get rid of her. Yeah, you need to mark her on the wall. Get rid of her. All right." The 7 wise men in his kingdom said to him, "Get rid." The 7 wise men are equivalent to his boys. Okay. Now, to a man, when his boys then tell him, "Listen, the girl just disrespected you, fam. You need to get rid." He's gonna take it seriously. Really seriously. Even if he loves you, he's going to take it really seriously. As a queen, if you don't support your man's dreams, you're opening the door for other queens to come and take your position. Because what I want to tell you this now, as a king, you look attractive because you hold authority, okay? And one thing that we realize is that this, you know, when somebody's in a relationship, right, with somebody, and the person looks inside, they become more attractive because in a relationship. A king looks more attractive when he has a queen already, because another queen is looking to take the position of that queen role and have the crown upon her head. And she'll play it better than you, okay? So when you don't play your role, another queen is looking at you saying, you keep playing the way you're playing, girl, I'm gonna be there, okay? And so when a man feels like he's not being supported by the very person he's uplifted and said, you know, I love you like my thing, like, because you have to understand this, like, because it's your possession, that possession is meant to react to you in a positive way, okay? Because it's your girl, okay? You want her to react in a positive way. And I'm not saying that if the idea is trash, there's a way to say that it's not good. You don't say it's trash. You understand? So, if you do that and you break him down and you tarnish and you hurt his ego, what will happen is another woman will build up the ego. Because when someone tears, someone else is going to build. Another queen will come and build the ego and take your position. And this is why a lot of people get stolen from relationships. They don't support the vision of the individual. And this goes both ways, but I'm just talking about men specifically. When females don't support the vision of the man, when they laugh at ideas, when they don't give him the time to actually express his self to you, he will go elsewhere. There will be another woman waiting to hear and to let him lie on her pillow and talk. You get me? So one of the most important things that someone can do as a female in a relationship is to listen to what your man's saying. Because men don't like really talking to females who are their baes. So when they do start talking, understand that it is something important. Listen. Don't try to interrupt. Don't try to talk over him. Just try to listen and actually understand what he's saying. When you do, you gain a lot of points. You gain a lot of points, fam. I'm telling you. Because a man's got an ego. And it needs to be massaged, not bruised. It needs to be massaged. Okay, so understand that there are subjects within the kingdom, and within that kingdom, you have to understand that other people are watching to see what's going to happen. So when they see that you publicly are butting heads, when the female is and the male are butting heads, there are people who are waiting to create an even larger divide because they don't mind seeing the kingdom fall. So people are not always looking for your best interest. So when you publicly disagree, people see that and want to create a wedge. Or even alternatively, there are people who don't even want to see your best, because if a kingdom falls, it's nice to see people. It's nice to see when people don't get along. It's nice to see when people are breaking up, because it is entertainment. Woman was created out of man. She was formed out of man to help man. So if you're not playing the supportive role, then what are you doing? That was your role that you were created to do, and you're not supporting. I'm not trying to bash females. You know, I'm bashing men first. I'm letting you know that in the roles that we're playing, if a female doesn't play the supportive role, we've got a big issue here. Because the man needs support. Because there's going to be times where he has no clue what he's doing. He just needs your helping hand. He needs you to say, listen, babe, go left. And he's driving, he's not even sure. He's like, go left, babe. And he goes left. You see, when a woman worships a man, when she pays homage, when the queen pays homage to the king, okay, what will happen is that when he's worshipped, he's like, oh my days, like, what do you need? What do you want? I'll give it. I'll give you half the kingdom. When Esther paid the right homage to Queen Xerxes, what happened? Xerxes said, I will give you half of the land. Understand, there's a kingdom, queen and king principle. When you begin to pay homage and revere your husband and place him up there, he brings you up. He brings you up if he loves you. He brings you up and says, you can have whatever you want. What do you want? Be sweet. You're being sweet. It's like, oh, what do you want? What do you want? Oh, what do you want? I'll buy it now. Oh. Even if you can't afford it, we're like, listen, babe, we'll work towards it. I want to buy it for you. You know what I mean? Kingdom principle. Understand this. So when you pay homage, when you revere, when you worship your man, and I'm not saying worship him like God, I'm saying when you place him at that level, the same way Sarah placed Abraham at that level and said he's Lord, you start to see that, fam, it's a different level. All right, cool. And if you don't do that, another female will. Because there are many females who are looking at your man saying, he's great. There are many females looking at him and say, he's loyal. There's many women who are saying, listen, his talent is big. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if it was me. So make sure you stay on your toes. When your man gives you a dream or he gives you a vision, when problems come, be a solver, not a person who adds more problems. For instance, like I said, at this t-shirt, I'm saying, babe, I've just done this t-shirt like, and you say, look at it. It's not even black. Listen, when you say those things and add more problems, you become an enemy of the state. You become an enemy of the kingdom. Because now you're adding problems. I didn't come here to get more problems. I came here for you to complement what I'm doing. So what the female should do is this. You see it's not very good. You say, listen babe, I think if you made it blue and then kind of change writing here and there, this will bang. I like the idea. I like the idea. Or listen babe, listen, I'm not sure that's the right picture. I think it can work, but maybe in that sector it's not the right thing. And so she becomes a solver, not a problem adder. Because everyone likes people who bring solutions, not problems. And a true leader always brings solutions, not problems. So ladies, if you're saying you're a leader, come, bring solution now, and see how your man will treat you. Completely different. Like, you understand?
The advice was cold, bro. Like, you're speaking sense still.
Alright, cool, listen. That concludes my little video. I'm done.
Yeah, Little Black Book Show. We talk about relationships.
But they're not sure where they're going. And because they're not sure where they're going, where they're going, the female asks the question, he himself is not sure. So the question goes, what are we? He's like, boy, I don't even know myself. Boy, I don't even know. Just keep quiet. We'll just keep driving, man. We're going to find out along the way.